Ritz. J.A. Chat, good morning, baby. It is Thursday, and myself and Keegan just saying the older you get, the faster time moves. But I hear time flies by when you're having fun. And then Keegan also said girls just want to have fun. But I don't know. I feel like traders want to have fun as well. Do we really enjoy sitting in front of the screens, looking at a little price tab? I enjoy it. Keeks, do you enjoy it?
I enjoy it, bro.
It's weird. I don't know. But let's enjoy it while we enjoy it. Try putting that into a little book and publish it. Chad, it is. It's Thursday, and no, but really, the week has flown by. Myself and Keegan, especially yesterday, I told Mo was saying, "Oh, Chris, we need to shoot content." I said, "Mo, we went into a stream. We came out of a stream. We were out of the office, back into a stream. Day is done. Like as much as Anyways, Chad, I was still working till about 1 o'clock this morning, just to get stuff done. But we blessed, and I hope you guys are ready. Two more days, 4 more rounds. And I think we're getting now to the business end of the week. If you don't know it, this is the business end of the week. This is where we actually build up. Monday, Tuesday was a warm-up. Wednesday, we just actually started limbering up, running onto the field. And now we're in that crunch time. So, Chad, let's get it going. We're going to start off with our prayer, and then we're going to hit the charts and get ready to go. So, you guys know the drill already. If you're new here, the Bible says if you do not know how to pray this very simple prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory. And if you believe that, you can say amen right now.
Amen.
Amen, amen. Beautiful. Can I get 3 amens in the chat? God says he commands a blessing where there is unity, and I think we are all in unity to say that we want to make good decisions here today. We want to trade well, and the fruit of that at the end of the day will be profits. Not false profits, Profits, Okay, Chad, let's get going here.
Sure. Bro, I'm just looking at this now. Holy crap. Last night and the early hours this morning, gold has just died.
Sheesh. What's her name? Foot Candy sending me a message last night, Chad. Sorry, what's his name? I keep calling him. So Jean last night, Chad, he sent me a message. He's like, yo, dude, gold did exactly what you said it was going to do. He's like, that's really thousands of hours of chart time. I'm like, yo, dude, that's a lot of chart time, a lot of tears. Anyway, because, Keeks, you left. So I told him that little push we had.
Yeah.
I had buy stops that I deleted. And then Chad, let me just show you before we...
I'm just saying, the whole day I said to you, I don't trust those buys. I don't like them. I want the sells.
So, Chad, what happened here was for the guys that stayed till the bitter end last night, there were like 133 of you. So we initially had a buy. This candle first created top wick, then came down. So we had our buy stops up here. All right. we deleted it. Then I said, okay, we were literally sitting here and I said, Chad, what's going to happen is I just want to see a little bottom wick on this one. And then on the break of these highs, I'm going to enter buy stops again. Because what's going to happen is these candles here, that's all liquidity that price is just going to blast through, which it did. We weren't involved. If you go into the Discord just before we get weird people coming on here, Chris, but you didn't say that. I just want to show you actually in the Trade Alerts group. There you can actually see we deleted the buy stops. Those, check there. That's where those buy stops were. So everything on the stream, go and watch yesterday's stream. Beautiful. Then I told the guys, this no bottom wick, just go back on just even the current day, previous day, a candle with no bottom wick. At some stage, price is just going to come back to come and fill those ranges where there was no bottom wick. Where there was another candle. I just want to show you something that I explained here. So again, I said usually shortly after price pushes away from that level, price will come back into that level to come and fill those liquidity ranges. Look left here, no bottom wick right there. Price actually just immediately came back into it. This is still, actually not. Oh yeah, price did come there. But anyways, Chad, I just thought I'd share that with you. And we also talked yesterday about that weekly pivot. The daily R2 was sitting here. And that key level. So, Keegan's got me completely off. But we were looking for the shorts here as well. And I said we can short if we break below this. I don't know who was still on the charts, like 5 to 6. 5 to 6, I'm not on the charts. I know Keeks is not on the charts.
I'm chilling, bro.
I'm definitely not on the charts. But Chad, anyways, let's quickly look at the calendar here. Calendar for today looks relatively good. We've got some IFO Business Climate Index out of Germany. We've got quite a bit of data coming out of the US, continuing jobless claims. CPCE, durable goods orders, GDP, and then also some, pending home sales. ECB's Christine Lagarde, she's tapping the wires at 5 tonight, so be sure to check that out. Euro, somebody said the euro will be busting, Chad, but that is it. We can get straight into the charts. Let's get this day going. Let's look at the daily. Also, Project G members, please go and check if you did not. Monday's call, myself and Keegan were chatting about it. The calls, actually, Keegs, we called all of these moves, but
just saying.
yeah, Chad. So I actually went and I watched it last night, and I was like, flip. You would actually think these two boys know what they're doing. What we said on Monday, but anyways, Chad, here we go. Let's get straight into the session. Weekly is still neutral for me. Daily is still neutral to bullish. Yesterday I mentioned to you guys we're coming into this key zone. We're coming into this 200 EMA on the daily. Today's daily candle, no top wick. Yesterday's daily candle taking out a high and a low, closing bearish below this key level. Very, very simple for me. Dollar bulls will need to get above this key level and need to get above that 200. We've talked about the 200. I sound like a broken record already, but just go back and check that 200. It is a major level. Order flow as of late, even if you just put it on a line chart, let's just make sure this is still bearish. It's looking like it wants to do a change of character, a market shift, whatever you want to call it, but it's trying to do that, but it needs to happen here. Sorry. Could happen today, could not, but we are ready for both ways of the candle. Yesterday we also mentioned monthly S1, big level. Price is not actually making any inroads to stay above that level. And if I show you something here quickly, let's do this. Let's just do that real quick. That monthly, this is that monthly S1 level there. So Support and resistance, guys, you are licking your lips. It's like, look at this, support and resistance works. It's so easy. It's incredible. But yeah, we're going to need to see a move away from it. This little white line, I don't know what that is, but we're going to delete it for now. 5-minute time frame. 5-minute, very simple, daily EQ, 200 EMA. There's that green. What is this green? I don't even know what this green is, but let's delete that as well. Monthly S1, for me, very simple. Dollar is bearish up until we get above this previous weekly high and we start trading above that key level. Yesterday, those were our two little green blocks. We failed to hold any momentum above that. So going into today's session, this is all I'm focusing on for the dollar. And later on, once the dollar gets there, if it's holding above, beautiful. In the short term, still within the Asia range. If you really want to trade something dollar related, there is your daily pivot, your EQ. If we can hold above there, bullish, below there, still bearish, but pretty straightforward. US 30, daily bearish, okay. This is yesterday, or when was it? Monday, we actually had a call. That's why I said, I told the guys to go and rewatch that call. I said that for me is not a swing low. That is just an intermediate point of support to then be broken. Actually drew this out. I said we can come back to retest this level. This is the yearly pivot level, 39,894. So I am expecting somewhat of a tussle here today because this is that breakout level, and this could also fake out the sellers to think that this is now faking out. It's coming back into the range and then it starts moving up. We are still bullish, chat. This is still bullish order flow. If you think this is bearish, I've got news for you. We've got to go exclamation prayer quickly. Exclamation prayer. Let's quickly check if it works. Somebody said it works. Let's just check there. What happens there? Exclamation prayer. Nothing happens. That is an issue. Oh no, it works. Oh my chat, there you go. 4 hour. Let's quickly check where we are. Alright, there's that yearly pivot. Asia highs. EQ. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly check here. Asia low, Asia high. 80 is still bearish. EQ is up there. Previous weekly low. Daily pivot. I'm going to say, Chad, for me to really be bullish back on US 30, I think we need to get above this level, Chad. This level here, that is where we need to get above. And then once we're above that level, I think we are good for the longs. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at Nas. Everyone love Nas at 20,600 geeks, but hating Nas under 20k. I don't know, Chad. That is market psychology. Monthly pivot level there, currently trading below that. Daily is still somewhat bearish for me, Chad. There's that initial range. Remember, we were referring to Project G members. We said we're back in this range, so most likely we're going to test that. Now it's a case of we're back to this range. I almost want to say this range here. There's your yearly pivot. Previous daily low already swept. Now trying to flip bullish. Very interesting. Weekly S1. Daily is still bearish. 4 hour. Look at that weekly pivot. Just being an absolute crusader there. Just holding price back and then actually gapping down. So is this the move now back to go and fill that gap? I don't know. I'm going to see what Keegan is saying. 80 is still looking relatively bearish. Taking a previous daily low back inside the Asia range. Weekly S1 Nasdaq. Very simple here this morning, Chad. Here we go. that zone right there. You want to see that hold above there, and then look at where the EQ, monthly pivot, previous weekly low, all of that beautiful. Gold, I've got 2 minutes left. And Keegan is throwing me off here. Gold. Gold on the weekly, we said we are bearish. I don't know why it's not updating. Bearish. Okay. Daily. Alright, beautiful chat. Daily. Yesterday, incredible. Look at that. Rejecting that key level. Weekly pivot. Can you believe it? Gold pushing up to that weekly pivot and then said, I'm out of here. This morning, as Keegan said, just breaking that previous daily low. Just absolutely crumbling here. And I'm going to delete this. This is not a key level for me. This is a key level for me. Okay. That level there. So I think for the most part today, this will be your range, 23.92 and 23.60. It is firmly bearish while we are below 23.92. 4 hour time frame. Let's see if there's anything that's trying to hold price up. Daily S2, weekly S1. Interesting. 200 EMA. Gold is just saying, I'm not having any of this. 5 minute time frame. What do we have here? We've got quite a dump, Chad. We'll see now what the fundamental Chad is saying here. Asia, what is this? Asia high. Sometimes we need to be high on life. I just want to see. Alrighty, there's that. Chad, 80. Here's the thing: the 80 is still relatively sticky here against the 200. Asia lows is still intact. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I'm gonna love gold here. If we can hold here, I'm gonna buy it. Believe it or not, I'm gonna buy gold there if we can hold that level and 80 starts diverging. And previous weekly low untested. We just ripped through it, but we never tested it. So very simple for me. Last one here, weekly S1. There's that key level. So 2 zones for me. This one here, and then this one here. Alright, so nothing in between here, but those are my 2 zones. Keek, sorry man, that's me, my brother. It's all you now.
All good, bro. All good. Alright, guys. So let's start off DXY. For me, guys, still pretty much bearish. We obviously had the big move yesterday. So what I spoke to you guys about was very, very simply, if we even go all the way back to Tuesday. So Tuesday, we're coming back to this monthly S1, this level of resistance we spoke about. Now, the first thing I said to you guys, which was quite important, was that we needed to trade, obviously, bullish. Again, hold this level. And I said to you guys, 2 things are going to happen. We either going to trade bullish, we're going to hold it. But again, other than just the monthly S1, we could see that 200 was very nice above us. So we can see that 200 is what the literally, as we always say, the general for the dollar. That thing bouncing right off that immediately. As I said, we wanted to go to the key level, but the first thing we had to get through was that 200 if that was going to happen. Because end of the day, that now brings us back down where we were going to have the retest of this level where I said to you it needed to hold as support if we were going to continue bullish. This was obviously our move to the top side. Again, that mixed data doing the dollar over a little bit yesterday. And now trading right back down afterwards. Massive move to the downside, all the way back down to the weekly pivot. Had a bit of a pull down, pull back, but again, still now closing underneath, not holding this level of support, not holding the monthly S1 as support. So that for me is the dollar a little bit done there. On the daily time frame, we do obviously want to take note. The daily has no top wick over there, but again, a little bit of a gap up. So what do we see with over there? 4 hour, keeping in mind, literally closing over here, bit of a gap up, and then literally traded down immediately again underneath that level. So as much as there's not a top wick, I'm not going to be too crazy about it. I don't think it's going to do anything dramatic, because when you see on the lower time frames, we've obviously traded down, having our Asia lows. Again, you guys will now talk about this daily pivot EQ in the middle of the range. So what are we going to see? I'm probably going to say DXY holding this level, good chance we come in to go get those Asia highs that are untested. And again, that will give us that top wick we are looking for. But after that, again, we need to see the retest. If we hold the level, DXY goes bullish, very simple. But if we break and go back underneath, I think that is most likely the dollar chalked, and we're going to be going bearish after that to go take out the previous daily low. So we're just going to keep an eye on that. But again, for me, this becomes the area for DXY. Really, it's going to have to fight it out when we get over there. Then going over to Nasdaq. Again, for me, Nasdaq, I've said to you the whole week, we've been bearish. I just personally don't like the price action on it at the moment. When we look over here, guys, again, I'm still going to sound bearish. That's not really going to change anything on Nasdaq for me. There is a good chance. I didn't have one. Yeah, please. I don't trust them, bro. I feel like now they'll get me because now it's like you expecting it. They're gonna target me now.
Bro, the salt is fine if they do like bricklax or something. That's a difficult situation. That's a difficult chat to have.
But yeah, guys, with Nasdaq on the 4 hour, very, very simple. We want to take note of again, just a bit of your action because obviously DXY going to relate to quite a bit of it. We're going to see something happen over there. So on the 4 hour, we obviously are taking out the lows, having that continuation. Personally, very, very simple one for me. Weekly S1 broke below, we held it. We know probability what that tells us over there. So when we look here, we've got a daily key level 18900 underneath us. So that becomes a nice target for me with Nasdaq. So obviously taking out the previous daily low, this can be the possible turnaround to give us something like this. Coming to get Asia highs and almost just taking that out. You also at that weekly S1. If that fails and gets back under 100%, we're going down. Otherwise, if we can get back above it, I'm going to look for us to test this level, obviously from the breakaway. We want to retest. We want to see that hold this resistance and then down momentum. Good chance we can go up. Obviously, daily pivot EQ very, very high up after that massive move to the downside. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Firstly, the takeout of the highs. But again, watch out for the probability of this level of support that's been broken, turn resistant to be tested and see if that can hold. Then we'll see that bearish continuation. With US 30, again, guys, we obviously at that psychological level of 40,000 flat. So we spoke about this. I don't expect really personally a big move to the downside or much more. Again, it can happen. We just don't want to be greedy about it. So it almost came down all the way to the monthly R1. We can see over here. Falling a little bit short and then again, massive pullback. So on the 4 hour, what are we looking at? You've now traded down. Technically, you are still taking out a little bit of lows, but holding around that psychological level. So again, you have a massive wick that can be filled. Firstly, this wick has technically already filled a lot of it. Yes, you haven't taken it, but you have done a lot of it. So I'm not going to say that becomes a major thing for me as a wick fill anymore because you've already done more than 50% of it. So that one I'm going to take off the table. But what I will look at is when we start dropping down, very simply, again, going to what DXY is going to start happening. If DXY is going to start flipping, DXY held onto that bullish momentum a lot more than we thought. It can start.
Nah, bro, nah. Even that man is not. Nah, bro. It's choked. I'm telling you now.
I trust, bro.
Nah, bro.
Today we buy an espresso machine.
Listen, yeah, they've completely broken the trust now. It's what? No, oats, no.
Yeah, but then that's maybe you think we wouldn't, so then you will.
Nah, bro,
This is a psychological game here now.
Bro, I don't know. Nah, even.
You see, you're going to do what I did yesterday. Mentally, you're going to tell yourself there is now.
Really? Okay. No. I don't want. I'm done. I'm fine with this. Liquid is fine. No oats.
With USD, guys, we're going to be looking for a bit more of that move. So if we can trade and get to that psychological level, that 40,000, honestly, anything taking the Asia highs and we hold above this level, I'll look for that move back to the top side. Obviously, as we said, previous weekly low was taken. So we can see us trade back up, daily pivot, EQ, all nicely up there. So it can become quite a nice target for us. So we're going to see what we can get over there. But again, just going to take it very simple. This is the level of interest today for me. If we do hold, even again, take that little bit of a wick and trade downwards, because we've taken the previous weekly low with quite a momentum, again, that does become a possibility for us to continue lower. Again, monthly R1 isn't technically tested, so that is, at the same time, it's a 50-50. I know obviously I said this doesn't make it a confluency because you've done that already, but when you talk about the monthly R1, technically, yes, it is not tested. So those where that old neutral 50-50 comes from. So I'm going to stick to my psychological level, and then I'll take moves from there depending on what DXY is doing. I don't know if you want to open up there quickly, brother, before I carry on.
Chad, markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. It is a beautiful round 7 fight.
There we go. Now, guys, lastly, let's talk about gold. Gold having a massive move to the downside. So, very, very simple. Yesterday, obviously, I said to you guys, this was going to make the break for me. Remember, we were trading all the way over there. And I said to you guys, listen, I'm not happy with the buys. That thing needs to close over there for me to even consider the buys today. And you can still see how dramatically it turned bearish after that. Today, opening up dramatically bearish fashion, just going down, smashing that level of support all the way right down to the next level. So there's a few times we've seen DXY do this and gold do this. And if I can tell you guys anything from what I've learned from personal experience, I'm not going to try fade this. I will rather try look for re-entries. Unless I can find a valid reason why this is happening right now.
Is that gold now?
Gold.
Okay.
Unless I can find a valid reason why gold's doing what it's doing. There's some fundamental news that came out, something like that. I'm not going to try turn it around. This is a bust that you just want to try climb on. You're not going to try stop it. So what we're going to be looking for, again, under the 200 now, holding very, very nicely. We are at this level of support. So very simply, what I'm going to start looking for, guys, is we can allow for pullbacks. But what I will say is just that if we hold this level of support, the weekly S1, cool, it can go back. But I would rather miss pips over here to wait for something at the monthly R1 at least before I even consider looking for that bar. Otherwise, what I want is, again, we can hold this level. Any break below that weekly S1, I'm going to look for the sells. Very, very aggressive. Otherwise, we can still get the pullback to this monthly R1 is, again, break below, no retest. So I want to see that retest of it. Hold resistance and then look for that re-break of this level, and that's where we'll get that sell again to continue lower. When we talk about if we go lower, again, for me personally, next level obviously daily S3, but right down here 23.46. So we can have a very, very big move on gold. We've seen it do it in the past, all of these type of days. There you go as well. It is something can happen, and that's why I say if this turns into one of these days, keep in mind you are not even 50% of the move yet, and that's where personally I've seen getting faded quite a few times. You're going to get hurt. So that is my outlook for the day, guys.
Beautiful, Chad. There we go. Yeah, for the guys that's been following along, JSE strat, so Hang Seng obviously closing down almost 2%. So we took a short position. Unfortunately, yesterday's short position, first pushing up, if we go here to the history, actually getting stopped out. There you can see a chat stopped out on those 2 positions. And now, how do I get back to my work? Okay, yeah. So yesterday pushing up, stopping us out, and then actually dying. So right direction, just a massive aggressive pullback, and taking the shorts here will add potentially somewhere here. So I'm going to monitor that going into the session, but expecting the JSE. Ooh, look at that, Chad. You already know if Hang Seng had a difficult time, JSE 200 is also going to have a difficult time. But yeah, let's get ready for the session. Beautiful analysis here. Keegan saying he's not fading gold. I tend to almost agree with him, but I think we're going to wait here for some levels. Because what feels better now, Chad? It feels better to want to buy gold. It doesn't feel good to sell gold at these levels. We can be honest in saying that. US 30, alright, Asia lows, yearly pivot, big level. Okay, let me get into the fundamental Chad here. Audio is good, Chad. Just let me know if the audio is not good. Should be good. All right. Dylan, was it you that put that Bible verse on our front door? Somebody came and stuck a Bible verse on our front door. So nothing wrong with it. I just thought this looks like something Dylan would have done. Asian stocks tumble as tech rout spills over. Chinese banks cut deposit rates to relieve squeezed margins. Sometimes it's all about those margins. BOJ to weigh rate hike next week. Detailed plan to halve bond buying, sources say. S&P 500 in biggest slump since 2022 as Alphabet and Tesla nosedive. That's why I said, Chad, I'm going to show you something now from something that the guys that have been here, you all know what I'm talking about. Gold price continues losing ground for the second straight day and drops to a 2-week low. The question is why, though. The downfall could be attributed to some technical selling, though it is likely to remain limited. Yen rises to 12-week high due to carry trades unwinding. Aussie dollar holds losses ahead of US GDP data. GU moves below 1,200 with EU holding below 1,850. Further downside cannot be ruled out. September Fed rate cut bets. September Fed rate cut bets and the risk-off mood could lend support to gold ahead of the US data. Trump leads Harris 49% to 46. CNN SSRS poll. Trump's agenda likely to drive up inflation. Think tank argues 73% of survey respondents think Trump will win the election. Beautiful. The Australian dollar depreciates due to the stark decline in prices of oil, iron ore, and copper. That's actually a positive for inflation, if you did not believe that. The People's Bank of China reduced the 1-year MLF rate to 2.3 from 2.5 on Thursday. US dollar may struggle due to a decline in treasury yields. In other news, here we go, Chad. In other news, our boy BG, Bevan Gous. Gold has either had too much coffee or, as Kate says, don't shoot the messenger, has weak bells after the dump it took during the Asia session. 320 pips to the downside is a biggie. All right, Chad. Beautiful. In other news, as if the first one wasn't good enough, headlines read, dumb and DEI candidate, Trump and allies attack Harris based on a race and gender. That's not good. In 2016, Trump accused her of playing the women card. He now accuses her of playing the race card. Let's keep the racing on the track this weekend with Spa as Formula One heads to Spa. Beautiful race there. But Chad, that is the fundamental dump this morning. I hope everyone is doing well. Let me just check. The chat is already dropping off here. Is there a correlation between Aussie dollar, US dollar, and gold? Jay, very easy to spot, my brother. Look here, top left. Look at that plus sign there. So you can go there. You can compare gold to the Aussie dollar. Check here. Go new price scale. And you'll check here that the orange line is the Aussie dollar. And the chart is gold. So check it out and then you can see whether they are correlated. And you will actually... we can actually argue that there is somewhat of a correlation. I'm not going to say they are 100% positively correlated. Maybe a R value of 0.5. But yeah, that's how you can check it. Play around with the comparison tool. Chad, okay, yesterday's low. Here we go. Keeks, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, Chad. Why is my indicator not showing me yesterday's low? It's very odd. And it's not yesterday's low. What am I on? I'm thinking of US 30 now. Yeah, US 30 is heading there. Keeks waiting for the shuffle, eh? And then we...
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Okay, Chad, there we go. There's that level 2370 we talked about. Weekly S1. We couldn't hold above it, so let's see. Let's see. Like Keeks also said, it doesn't feel good to sell here, but this thing could just really waterfall here today. I caught over 1,300 pips. Beautiful, brother. Beautiful, beautiful. Gold melted last night after the fake out. Yes, my... Sorry, you said Footcan, his name is? John, yeah, no, man, it was mad. It was mad. Let me just see... you want to catch a 49, Chris? No, madness. I just... No. I don't catch stuff like that. Leading stock market movers, IBM and Service now may hold yesterday's negative sentiment. NAS 100 to reserve. Okay. Just joined Project G. Can't wait for the feed picks. Hey, Neil Keegan is sending you guys up for a banger. He actually went to go and run barefoot last night just to really roughen up that feet. He said, I don't know, yeah, anyways. Morning, Chris. Could you please explain the difference between the profits on the left and the right? Is it commissions? Marcel, sorry, man. Just give me some context, my brother. Sorry. I might have missed it. More than happy to answer. Just let me know. Profits on the left, commissions on the right. Let me just check here. Guys, Frana is going to publish the 2G's indicator hopefully through the course of this morning. The man put in a massive shift last night. So big shout out to Frana. All right. Sorry, chat. I'm just going through the chat here. Let's not be false prophets, but make true prophets. Yes. Yes. Amen. Amen to the true prophets. Alrighty, chat. Is everyone doing well? How's everyone doing? How's the week been? Let's chat about the week. Trading wise, have you guys been following your plan? A relatively slow week for me. I'm not gonna lie. Keeks, how's your week so far?
Been good, bro. Been very good.
Yeah, chat. Believe it or not, I've had 2 trades this entire week, and I'm up 2%. But that is literally my entire week. 2%. Nothing major. Nothing to write home about. But yeah, no, it's been a good week so far. I feel, I'm not even gonna say I feel we missed anything. There's just that one gold trade. Obviously, Keegan clapping it with almost 100 pips. I only took 30. So yeah, that's. I was thinking about it, Chad. I'm always thinking about these things when it comes to trading. That's obviously our life here at the office is trading and a business and self-improvement and all of that. But I was thinking about that gold trade And here's the thing: if you've got a funded account, and that's what Keegan also talked about yesterday afternoon. Let's say you're already up 4% for the month on a funded account, and you take a gold trade like that, and it's break even because it was break even. You let it run. That trade is that cherry on the cake where you make another 4-5%. You didn't expect it. You didn't want to choke it. You were more than happy to take a break even, but it paid the 4%, and that's an extra $4,000. And yeah, so 2% on a prop firm account. Yes, CRG, 2% on a prop firm account. 4-hour head and shoulders on gold could be a reason behind the melting. It could be the head and shoulders, definitely. It could be. Hi, Chris, hope you're doing well. Quick question on your JSE strat. Do you use pending orders on the broker I'm testing? You can only place trades after 8:35. Thanks, man. No, I market execute. Literally, like after 8:35, I just market execute. So this trade was literally taken at 8:35. So I don't know which broker you are using. If you can maybe let me know what broker you are using so we can maybe test between the two. But yeah, please let me know, Mark, if you would. Michaela, yes. Chris, is your Asia low correct? It is always correct. It's this one is based on the wick though. Franel's going to work on one for the bot. No, he's not going to work. He's going to keep it on the wick. I think he said he can't do the body. Sorry, Chris, the profits on my right column is total of all wins and losses, but it's different to the right side total. It's at the bottom of chart. Wait, bro. Keegs, I'm missing something here. Marcel, sorry, man, brother. Chris, profits on... Yo, okay. Marcel, sorry, man. I don't know what you're referring to, my brother. Sorry, man. I don't want to... frustrate you. Last week we spoke about fear of entering. I'm up 5% after I decided to just trust myself. I still have some fear, but only one way to get rid of it, and that is to execute. Stian, beautiful. Fear is not a bad thing. Fear is not a bad thing, but fear should not debilitate you. You should acknowledge the fear, and that fear is maybe not fear, it's maybe respect of the market. But that fear can also be used as a good thing to say, okay, I am going to follow my plan. I'm going to be fearful if I don't follow my plan. But if I follow my plan, beautiful. All right, Stian. So incredible. Sounds like it's commissions. You can enable the commissions. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, man. I don't know. I'm guessing it's 100K. Sorry, what? Nah, I'm not. You guys can have it. I wouldn't waste it. How much you risk per trade, Chris and Keegs, on your funded accounts? I risk 1%. Keegs?
I always risk one. I've spoken about this. If I'm in drawdown, like let's say 4 or 5%, I'll start dropping my risk. But if I'm up, the same way, if I drop because I'm in drawdown, if I'm up, I'll start risking more. But yeah, 1% most of the time.
Classic gold. No, you don't breach if you pass phase 1 before the 5 days. You just need to sit out the 5 days. So no, you're not gonna breach. It's actually, now that you asked that, classic gold, it's weird that somebody would, and not weird. It's like when you do FAQs and stuff, that is a question that somebody that's now in the industry for many years, you wouldn't think that someone would assume passing it before the 5 days. But it's a valid question. It's actually it's a very good question. So no. So I'm actually making mental notes here to put that in. because we sometimes, you can never assume. We had this conversation yesterday. You can never ever assume. Perfect. Just make sure also executed. Okay, so I see, Mark. What is the ticker on there on IC? I'm actually gonna check it out. And what's the spreads like? Do you guys know that Trunk QO that trades? No, I've never heard of Trunk Q. Never heard of her. She the one with the pink Ferrari, Trunk Q. Thank you for making me so consistent. Jeez, Lyndon, beautiful man, beautiful. No more ocean coffee this morning, Chris. Hey, sorry man, it's Jared. John. Shit, my bro. I'm so bad with names. I already apologize now. Jean Food Candy. There we go. Do you guys okay? Which firms UG's funded with? I'm not funded with anyone at this stage. I fund traders through Vault Funder. Thanks, I never understood it, but feared it. Okay, no, but yeah, don't fear anything. Hi, Brenton. Thanks, man. Got it. It's commissions. Okay, Marcel. Sorry, man. I know Marcel van der Vault is like, yo, this Chris is an idiot. I apologize, man. Were you? Okay. Anyways, I think you were referring to this somewhere. Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm seeing so many things here. Chris, how does synthetics work? Where are the prices? Andrew, it's just a little robot that just scrambles price algorithm, not a robot. So synthetics is basically a casino on charts. It's not, Chad, you guys know how I feel about synthetics. Nothing, I don't hate anybody that trades it, whatever. For me, trading synthetics, you're just a professional gambler, but you use the charts and you use probabilities, and you can make money. There are guys that are professional gamblers. There are guys that play poker for a living. There's guys that play blackjack for a living, so nothing wrong. Personally, derivatives is 100% gambling. You can try and convince me that it's not. What we're trading here, real fundamental events affect price here. Real life market conditions in terms of economies, in terms of geopolitical risk, in terms of macroeconomic, microeconomic. Chad, anyways. SA40. Okay, beautiful. There you go. Trinique. Ja guys, ek wil net vir julle sê, hierdie geld wat ek maak, julle sien die geld, maar julle sien nie die skuld nie. Anyway, Chad, ja, Trinique, bless his soul, young guy. Vault Funder is the way, absolutely. We've paid out over R1 million this month so far. I think there's another 200k, so biggest month so far in terms of payouts for Vault Funder. So onwards and upwards here, and big shout out to each and every one of you that has contributed to the success of the business, and congrats to each and every one of you that has received the payout. And all of you guys everyone that has received the payout can attest that there's no hitches when it comes to paying out our traders. Why do you say that, Chris? Okay, makes sense. There you go. FSCA warns against FXMG. I don't know. What is FXMG? MT4 traders is falsely claiming. Okay. Gents, off topic. Did you see the PlayStation found in prison, Chris? That would be an amazing inroad if the prisoner could watch too. Jeez. Damn. I see Jeff on synthetics now. Look, Chad, we support Jeff. We were on his stream last night when he hit 1,000k. I gave him a $25,000 Vault Funder account to give away. Nothing wrong. Jeff knows how I feel about synthetics. I've said it in front of him. I'll say it to anyone. Synthetics, the price is controlled by the guys that provide the service. Now tell me how that is not a conflict of interest.
Jeff will tell you that as well. He knows that.
He knows it. He's been banned. But here's my thing now. What I'm seeing here, the broker has got no control over our gold prints here. All right. If this was a derivative of gold, let's say gold vibes. We're trading gold vibes. It's an index based on how gold is vibing. The broker controls it. So, anyways, Chad, come on, man. Like, let's keep it real, yeah. Does Vault Funder copy traders, copy trades from their top traders? No. How many active 100 accounts are there? I haven't checked, Andrew. I haven't checked. We're going to be sending out a lot of stats now in the coming weeks. The dev team just had to, the dev team's finished with that, but like a lot of reporting, a lot of cool stats we're going to give you. For instance, a trade that was held the longest, trade that was held the shortest, the biggest trade, the smallest trade, the biggest lot size, smallest lot size. There's just a lot of cool marketing stats. The pass rate, I know our pass rate is almost 20%, currently one of the highest in the industry. If you think about the highest percentage pass rate, or the most successful account is the 2 mil account, believe it or not. So as the accounts go smaller, the fail rate is higher. So I'm almost thinking it's a case of somebody that's going to spend 10K on a challenge is somebody that actually knows what he's doing. He's not there to gamble, but the guy that's buying a 140K account and a 60K account, that's the gambler. It's somebody that's still coming in and out. So yeah, it's weird. There's correlations with all of this. Do you guys know if Garland is legit? The reason I went with BG. No, Garland is a scam, guys. Anyone that does not have hair in trading is a scam. And especially if your hair shines like that, don't go with Blue Garden. The biggest, I'm kidding, my bro. No, Keegan, is Garland a scam, bro?
Yeah, that's why if you guys know, like all the guys we did podcasts with, they're all scammers. So it's just so you guys can know to watch out for them.
No, I'm kidding, Ethan. Yeah, Ethan, I've got no issue with Ethan Garland. Blue Guardian, I don't know. Blue Guardian, I honestly don't know. There's only 2 prop firms I will ever recommend, and that's Vault Funder and FTMO. Regan Minis, the man that won like 4 giveaways.
Hey.
There we go. Beautiful. Thank you for the donor, my brother. I really appreciate it. Are you the founder and CEO of Vault Funder? Co-founder, CEO, I don't know. The business, what is a CEO? What if I'm a COO?
Yo, bro, you being hit with questions here today.
Yo, the people are on me, bro. But it's fine. It's good. Ethan is legit. He also trades live daily.
And Paul, no, it's a 2-step.
Aware in terms of funded and shit. Now go to Vault Funder. You're a scammer if you don't have a receding airline. Yo.
I think bro. When we started talking about it that one day, we were like, any successful trader, show me they've got a good airline. Like, that's the thing, guys. And like, when we're talking, like, we're not talking your influencer traders. We're talking like, go look at a Tom Hogard. Go look at any of these type of guys, like the big boys. That's crazy. It's all the stress, guys. Just making sure. I used to see his content everywhere. I might have just stopped looking. No, he actually, to be fair, bro, he does still put out a lot of content, but I know he's really started focusing on it, like his live trading as well. So big ups to him. But yeah, I must say his content did used to come out all the time. I even myself, I haven't seen it in a while, but as I think he's just focusing on his live trading at the moment.
Yeah, Chad, sorry man, that mate of mine, I told you guys, his son was in ICU. He just came out of ICU this morning. So he's now in a regular ward. And it seems like he could be going home tomorrow evening. So that's fantastic news.
That's awesome.
So thank you for the prayers, guys. Really, really appreciate it. And I chatted to Gert last night as well, and he also said really, really appreciates each and every one of you, even if it's just one or two of you that sent up a prayer. He really is appreciative of it. We serve a living God. Amen. Yes, brother. Yes. Hoe meer ek leer en hoe beter ek word, hoe meer kak my hare en ek het danshare gehad. Jy dink jy het danshare gehad. Daai hare was al eil voordat jy uit die skool uit was. Jy het net 'n bietjie langer gegroei. Audi H1, okay. Dorito. Robin Hitchcock. What's up, my brother? Nogal nie, bro. More life team. Power of prayer. Amen. British American Tobacco. Benti Paz. Alrighty.
Bro.
What the? I'm not eating it, bro. I promise you.
This I'll eat. No, purely because I know with Kate, she won't waste oats, bro.
You're right.
Nah, she won't, bro. That's the gym person. You're not gonna waste oats.
I don't know. I've got trust issues, though. 100% issues of trust.
Bro, I think we got a little viral video that's gonna go out today.
No. Wait. Let me get like in here. What are you posting today?
Maybe it's a little US study video.
Don't be that guy.
A little US study video for the boys.
Like, Iko, you on the stream? Just give me a thumbs up if you're on the stream, bro.
What time are you posting, bro? Because I see, are you posting the evenings now?
No. I post when I want to post. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm supposed to post earlier, but flip, bro.
Because I only get home, then I see you posted, and I'm like, yo, is this?
No, that's only when I post it to the stories. Oh yeah, Craig, good question. Exclamation plus. For the correlating pairs, remember I made an Instagram reel about that as well. Chad, it has been difficult for me and Keeks to get back on the content. Maybe drop some ideas for us. Sorry.
How's that? Keeks, you can call your strat and you see the broker choker.
The broker joker. That's gonna sell.
You're gonna put a little bit of a hold on Vault Funder, yeah.
No, stop that negativity. We rebuke that negativity. I'm kidding. Yeah, Chad, let us know. I'm honest when I say that. Even Keeks will say when you get so busy. Now it feels like there's a booger in my nose. You get so busy and it feels like you're not actually doing anything. But the day just flies by and it's like, poof, there's another day gone. Chad, give me 1 second. I'm going to throw it over to Keegan's screen. Yeah, just monitor gold. We'll check gold now. No.
You got to sabotage him.
Are you editing his videos? Right, I'm back now.
Chad, this is cheating. This is cheating. Will Keegan end up being the downfall? Bro, how would that go as a story? The faces of the company land up putting the end to the company. Yo, could write a book about that. How did gold go yesterday? It was very choppy for me. Took a loss on both gold and USD bad trading day, but I have learned that the market is here every day, so I respect my equity. Yeah, I said to the guys yesterday, as I said, you can go back and stream. I said to everyone, I'm looking for sells. I don't trust the buys. I was talking about they came here fake out. I personally would have only looked for buys if we could have closed bullish yesterday, which obviously we did not do anything close to. So yeah, still very much bearish for me. But no, yesterday was a good trade there. No issues yesterday. You can't do like a tax part 3.
Okay, but let's agree. You can't use today's one because I'm gonna just.
What, Chad? What should be like this? I can't use his today's one, and then I can guarantee it's something that I normally would have done, and he just
No.
starts to do it before me.
I can honestly say this one is unique. This is one that I.
But it's nothing like would I have done or I
No. It's something we've talked about. We have talked about it. We have talked about it, but it's not. All right, Chad, I'm back.
I've got an eye on this, man. Yeah, Chad.
I'm back. All right, Chad, gold, interesting level now. Asia lows nipped. All right. Weekly S1. Here is that zone. Get ready. I might buy it, Chad. We've got a lot of headroom here. A lot of headroom. What is some room on your head? Alrighty, Chad. Here we go, baby. Keys, I might buy if we hold this level.
Go for it, bro. You can do it.
I don't like the way you said that. Go for it.
I told you, if I'm buying, bro, I'm only buying above that monthly R1. I'm not buying anywhere else.
When's the content coming out? Kicks, we have to, bro, even if we have to stay tonight, we have to shoot that educational stuff. We have to, bro. Or we need to come in a Saturday and spend like half a day here, but we have to. What do you think?
Nah, we can do. I think we're not gonna be able to.
Wait,
do that,
I
bro.
choked the internet again. Oh, I choked it. Did I choke it? Is the internet
Good.
still working?
Yeah,
Huh?
on my side.
Chat, are you guys? Yeah. Hello. No, bro.
No, you chalked it. No.
Oh, no.
everything's-
What happened?
No, it's loading, bro. I can see everything. No, it's fine.
Chat, something happened, yeah.
Good morning, Chris and Keegan. Hope you're all blessed. I'm new to the platform. Got the invite on IG. What invite, bro?
Who's that?
Did
Wait,
someone invite? What invite are you talking about?
where's this? Wait. I don't see that.
Ons is hier. Sisigo Kodisang.
Good morning, Chris. I'm new. Okay. Oh, did you get the invite? Who invited you? Shout out to the person that invited you. Welcome, Chad. Ja, ons is hier. Uncapped traders.
Hey, Chris, did you get a moment to make the tax video?
Yo, Chad, you guys in the tax video. There is actually, believe it or not, wait, do me a favor, brother. Go exclamation. Wait. We actually need to put it on the. We actually need to put it on. I think I did make a tax. Come on, let's check here. Exclamation tax. Bro, we did it. Exclamation tax. Go check that out, my brother. Exclamation tax. Yo, we did it. I remember it. Exclamation tax. Oh, look at that Nightbot. Jeez. Yeah, chat. So what I'm waiting for here, before we get lost in the sauce here.
Sorry, Chris. I just want to answer our brother. Just a quick one. To where did his name go? Lily. My brother. I literally can't see it. I actually had an issue with some guy yesterday who even got my personal email and was emailing me. The brother asking me, when will he be added? He made payment. He already was added. He just had to go to the free Discord and scroll down, and he was in the group. Secondly, I don't recognize your name. So because of the issue I had with that other gentleman, I had to go in through all the payments. I do not remember any name of yours on the list. So if we haven't received payment, you won't be added. Until we receive payment, it won't. So for example, if you did a direct transfer and you didn't make an immediate payment, only when that hits our bank account, you'll be added to the group. So just a heads up on that one. But again, just message the support. They will assist you.
Leon, that is incredible, my brother. Putting those in the description. Yes. 100%. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, Chad. There you go. Leon, shot for that, man. Good morning. I just joined the stream. No one invited me. I was just scrolling and I noticed what you guys doing what I'm actually doing now. So I was impressed. Love the show. Appreciate it, my brother. DH coming in with a young dono there. 35k. 35k. Yeah, we speak that over you, DH. 35k incoming. Oh, DH. Beautiful. Let's end the week off strong. Still 4 rounds, DH. We're still here. Guys, who's keen for the weekend? I'm keen to put in a body of work here today, Jakes. Working in the week, on the week, not over the weekends. Some weekends we do work. Thank you so much for the tax one. Saw that SARS is coming for our 100 Rand profits. Hey, bro, if they're coming for those 100 Rands, that is... might need to start a 200 Rand tour. What do you think, Keegs? We do a 200 Rand tour from P to Utenake through Dispatch and all the way back.
Yeah. And we maybe make it 250. We'll even do Craddock.
250. We do a tour. Chad, beautiful. I love what I'm seeing here. I'm loving all of this. Look left with me, if you will. You can see every time we've closed above here, the retests have failed. Like closed above, retest, slice through, closed above, retest, slice through. So if we're holding a retest here, I am ready for those buys, Chad.
Bro,
whoa.
Just look on the screen quickly.
Yeah.
Look at that grey magic block just doing its thing.
Chad, look at that grey.
That is drawn to 100% accuracy.
Sure, okay.
Snapped it in, hit, out.
Hey, Chad, Richay Channing with his first super chat.
Channing.
Richay, we really appreciate it, my brother. Coming there all the way from the United States of America. 70 Madiba Rondelas. It's a bad day to be a dono today. Donos are flying.
Boys are coming in, yeah.
If you blinked or you checked, it's just like, oh, here's another donor coming. Oh, no. Fatfas. Hey, lekker man. Thanks, champ. Beautiful.
This is the Chad telling Chris to be aggressive. Take that gold bar, bro.
Geeks. No, man. Stop this. If we hold like this, I love what I'm seeing here. I just want to see this next candle do something like that. And we in here, boys. We in it. In it to win it. But say Google Eti that I missed something here. Chat JSE trade is about, it's just like it's fighting and it wants to go. It's like, oh, let me go. Just go and clap it. I think what we will do is we'll go break even on it. Let's just go break even. Even though it's a risk-free trade, because I think it's going to be, once I start trading this live, it's going to be a different story. That's when the emotions. Chad, weird thing. We had a call yesterday, and one of my not project members, one of my ultimate traders said, he's like, he's so good on demo, but as soon as he goes to live, he can't trade. And I said, bro, it's impossible. I'm like, because nothing changes when you go over from a demo to a live. I said either, and I just mentioned, I said either you're not trading with a stop loss on the demo and you're stacking positions and then it goes into your favor. And now when you're on a live account, you need to have a stop loss. You can't stack. And he said, oh yeah, on demo it doesn't trade with the stop loss because the account is so big. I said, but then it's not the same. It's not the same thing. So that's why I'm not a fan of demo, if I'm honest. And I think Keegs will agree with me.
Yeah. Guys, till today, I've never traded a demo. I've never traded demo in my trading career. I was like, I'm doing this. I'm full in. Maybe it hinted me a bit. I don't think it did. Maybe I lost a bit more money I should have at school fees. But yeah. Losing 100k on a demo account, and then you're gonna go trade $500. It doesn't add up. And at the same time, when you laughing at losing, 100k is like playing a video game, just restart. But when you lose 100k of your own actual money, hard-earned money, it's a different ball game.
Sorry guys, may I ask how to see that you added in the group? I'm the guy that mailed you yesterday, Keeks.
Okay, well I sent you a message, brother. You didn't respond to it. But I said just go to the normal 2G's Discord, scroll down, there'll be Project G, and that's the group, my brother.
It's a mental thing. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Chad. Rather take, even if it's 100 rand, throw the 100 rand in, lose it, and then sit back like Mo. I think Mo put like 1,000 rand in, and when he lost it, he was like, hey man, you know what? I could have actually went to go and have a dinner this weekend. I could have had like Uber Eats for the next 2 weeks, and then it's like that 1,000 rand. For some, 1,000 is not a lot. For others, it's, bro, 1,000 rand is 1,000 rand. I've even sat here and I'm like, bro, 1,000 rand could have done something. It's not nothing. I always say nobody's gonna come out and just give you 1,000 rand. Like, oh hey, you're such a cool dude. Here's 1,000 rand. I don't think rich people are going to give you money, Chad. They are tighter on money than people that have less money. Trust me when I tell you, rich people will squeeze a 10 rand. They will take a piece of your ear if you owe them a 10 rand. People think that rich people are generous. No, my bro. There's a reason why they are so rich. They're squeezing that 10 rand till its eyes start tearing up. The G chats are a vibe. I did that yesterday with the 150. I was devastated on losing my first 1,000. Only rich person that is generous is Mr. Beast. No, there are. Okay, here's the thing. I cannot say that every rich person is not generous, but I want to say the higher percentile. Let's call it the larger majority of rich people are Chad. Chad, they're not giving away money. Believe me when I say that. They're not just going to give away money. For them, everything is transactional. If they're giving you money without you even knowing it, I've seen it where rich people will say, bro, no, I'll help you. No, bro, I'll help you. Keeks, I'll help you. Keeks has got a Rolex, he can't repay me. Hey, bro, you know that 100k you borrowed me? Just give me that Rolex. No, but Chris, this Rolex is 700k. Ah, bro, I know you're in a tight spot. Just pop me that Rolex. They've got plans, Chad. And this specific one I'm talking about is somebody that Keegan knows. Keegan and this guy, you know him very well. He literally did that for, I think it was like 50 or 100k. And then he brags about it. And I was like, nah, bro, that is wrong. Yo, Alian, but I'm different, my bro. I've said it so many times. I think that's why I'm not yet retired. I'm too generous, and it's not something. Yeah, you can say, oh, I'm proud of it. I'm so generous, but it's also to some extent it's a weakness, and it's something that you need to be very careful of when it comes to business and when it comes to people that you let in your circle. Because a lot of people you will be generous towards, but it's not mutual. The other person will take advantage of that and then step on your head and your shoulder and then jump over the wall. And it's like, oh, bro, but I helped you on top of the wall. And it's like, oh, cheers. See you at the cross. Peace and love, baby. There you go. So, yeah, that's the thing. If there needs to be discernment and wisdom with it. My first trade account, I found out my entire salary. Yo. Saw 200 USD and next thing blow. Oh my goodness, bro. Yo, I love how some of you guys just went straight full port. Like you take your entire salary, like that's a conscious decision. Keeks, like I worked the entire month. It's like I'm just gonna drop it in here, and I'm just ready to go. To some extent, I've got respect for that. That's ballsy. That is ballsy. I'm not gonna lie. Most rich people are not kind with money. No. That's what Festex told everyone to do. No, man. No, man. It was a lesson to be learned. No, chat. I started with like, I think 300 or 500 rand. Because I was very skeptical. I was very, very skeptical. I was like, bro, it's something. No, man. Something's not adding up here. And Jean Cordier, the guy that got me into trading, and all I saw was, remember, chat, I gave you guys so he showed me on his history. And for me, it was just a number. And I'm like, dude, but what do you mean but like, where's the money? And he's like, no, it's in my MT4 account. And I'm like, but how do you... So these were the questions I asked. I'm like, but how do you get the money off the app now? Is it linked to your bank account? He's like, no, it's with a broker. I'm like, okay, a broker. But what do you mean a broker? I thought you're trading with MetaTrader. So I go on there and I'm like, okay, bro, where do I put my money on? Like, I've downloaded MetaTrader. When I think back now,
were you that guy?
Bro, to think back, and I was that guy, and I'm thinking now about it, the patience John had to then say, no, listen, yeah, you can't just download, that's just the app. And I was like, bro, but how do you mean the app? Like, I wanna trade now. Like I can't place trades. Where do I connect my bank account? So, yeah, and that man was clapping like 27k, 38k. I'm like, no ways. This man is living life here.
Bro. Showing me a banger video today. I don't think you're ready for this one, bro. We're reviving things over here.
Kigadario.
We are reviving it.
I don't even know where Jean is, my bro. I must actually chat to him, chatty. He was, bro, this man is like, when I say an OG of trading. Let me see if I still have his number. Like, this guy was in trading before, fuck, bro, Jean. Let me see, Chad, this man has been in it for many years. I want to try and get him on a call. Oh, yeah, I think his phone got stolen.
What?
Bro, Loki, somebody got his number, but this is not John Kadir, bro. Check here. That is not John.
Unless you sold the phone, bro.
No, but you don't sell a phone with the...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, wait, let me...
That's actually funny, bro.
Chad, I'm going to try and get him on. He is actually the cradle of my trading. He is the one that got me started. By the time he taught me, Chad, he was like already 6-7 years in. Gigs. So that dude, so he's technically, I think he's almost been trading for 15 years.
Damn. No, that's a graph, bro.
Okay, let's check the chat here. Guys, I'm just waiting here. Definitely more volume in the markets today than yesterday. 3 minutes. I think we're going to see some moves here in the next couple of minutes.
Bless you.
I wonder if he's still trading though. I'm going to try and get his number now. Got 1k for my birthday. Flipped it to 11k. Blew it in 20 seconds. Bro, it's insane how we just lose the value of money when you trade. But if I took 1,000 rand, if you gave me 1,000 rand and I said, Rushdin, here's 11k in cash. And then it was like, okay, Rushdin, I want to flip a coin here. If it is heads, you keep the 11k. If it's tails, I'm just taking the 11k. And then you'll be like, nah, I've got the money in my hand. But because it's little numbers on a screen, my mate did that Alien Fest fix. They told him, you do what you have to, even if you max your credit.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, bro. It is actually satanic what those guys did. Yo, someone max your credit card. No. It's most probably some of the worst advice I've heard in my life. What is your new indicator or include that you guys getting made? Now it's basically everything we use, Jean, just put into one. So I think you haven't been here for a while, but it's got like the daily S2, the weekly S1, like everything on one. We usually had to do this manually. DXY, very volatile. Let's check here. Hey, bro, what is happening here? DXY crumbling. Crumbalembo. Hey, bro, I'm ready for these gold bars. I'm just letting you know, bro.
The man wants it.
I won it. Funded my first account ever trade with $1,000. Yo, bro,
okay, that went big.
That's big, eh? Some of you guys are loaded. Can we talk about the UFC bangs this weekend? Checks, what's up this weekend? Are they in Manchester? Eh? UFC, is it UFC 305 or what was the last one? UFC 304, Edwards versus Muhammad 2, co-op live, Manchester, UFC 304, baby. Bilal Muhammad. Hey bro, Bilal Muhammad is that guy, you'll see him at the mosque and then you wouldn't realize this guy can literally rip your head off. Oh, is he going up against Edwards? Whoa, Chad, okay. Curtis Blade, Tom Aspinall. Nah, I don't rate Curtis. Tom Aspinall is a ledge. King Green, Paddy Pimlet. Oh, okay. Paddy, that's a goodie. The guy that can literally go from fatty to shredded in like a month. Have you seen that, Keeks? Yo, bro, I don't understand that. Yeah, the other ones. Nah, it's not a card that I will stay awake for. If I'm honest, I'm not. This card does not excite me. Checks. Yeah, Barry Pimlet, he puts on a good show. Definitely. Aspinall, I really like his style. Curtis, nah. Okay. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad card. Chris, please, what are your projections on NAS? I'm holding a sell from 19873. To say I'm projecting, you should have closed already. That's what I project. That's literally what I project. Almost 1,000, or no, 600, yeah, almost 800 points. I project you close. I project you shouldn't let greed get the better of you. There's no such thing as it has to go to 18,850. Otherwise, I'm going to give up all of these profits. No. That's what I project. It will be early, Chris. It's going to be UK. Jake's, even, no, it's not. I've seen it. Even they obviously put it at a time that's basically going to be, because remember, their pay-per-view is more North America, South America. So they're going to try and make it that those guys can also watch. They're not going to make it uncomfortable for them. So you could see that fight maybe at 12 in the evening for us. So it's not going to be like a 9 o'clock start, or I assume. Chris Keeks het julle 'n jaarlike plan op Project G. Hoekom ek vra, ek like nie goed maandeliks betaal nie, as dit sin maak. Alleen, jy kan net koop 12 tickets. Dan is dit 'n jaarlike plan. So daar quantity, add 12. En dit gaan vir jou 12 credits gee. Chad, I'm just waiting. Keeks, what are you waiting for, my brother? Gotta keep these people on their toes. Chad is hungry.
Obviously, I know I don't like trading indices and that in London session, so that's off. So for me, gold, I'm just waiting basically for 2380. Above there, I'll look for the bars.
2380, yeah, that makes sense. I'm still liking it. Here's the thing, Chad. If we constantly... okay, here's two things. You guys know how I feel about a level constantly being tapped. And if we're not going to start moving away from this level, there's obvious reason that sellers are not taking control here. And the longer we linger here, the more confident the bulls are going to become to say like, hey, let's have a rip at the longs here. Let's try and see if we can maybe push something over the line here. Chad, you know what? I'm going to be super aggressive here. Keeks?
Yeah. What are we doing? Bar stops.
Yeah, Chad, I'm gonna be super aggressive here. Bar stops there. Let me just.
How did I know?
Chad, I'm gonna be super aggressive.
Guys, just give it 3 minutes. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes. He needs to go pee, and then we'll have the trade.
Yo, that I almost throw 17 lots on gold. Yeah, sure.
The man was gonna go big there.
I'm just gonna wait for the trade to enter, then I'm gonna go pee. Now that you say it, bro, I was actually holding it in. Chad, buy stops not active here. I'm gonna take you through it now. It's very aggressive. Buy stops not active. I must actually do a template for this. Let's quickly do a young tempo. I'm thinking we're gonna go with like 26 here, 26, and I'm targeting Chad. I'm thinking realistically that daily S1 is a realistic target. It's not even unrealistic. Okay, Chad, what I'm looking at here is the fact if you consider we've made a new low, okay? We've created some type of rejection of this key level here. But again, we closed back below here. There was a retest, there was a break there. But from this break, we didn't come lower to take out this low here. You see here, we didn't do something like what happened here, where we broke below. You had multiple retests, and then once it broke these lows, you just basically waterfall down. No. You came below, you actually broke structure, and then the bulls pushed it right back above that level. So what I want to see here is the potential to get it nice and close to this 23.75. And then if we can, I want to literally see if this candle can flip bullish. I want to see a drive and close above this level. That is the actual entry that I want, but if I can get it here, because if you think about it, this is somewhat of a reversal pattern. It's a failed break below. There's a minor break of structure. There's a little engulfing candle here, re-breaking that little resistance area there. And let's see here. Um, 4 minutes. Chat, I'm deleting these bar stops. Purely due to the fact for 4 minutes we were creating a bottom wick. How far can we really drive in the next 1 minute?
Come on, Christ. Be aggressive, brother.
No. I don't like the fact that in the last minute it's going bullish, but I'll wait. I'll wait, Chad. I'll wait. If it created like a bottom wick the first minute and a half, 2 minutes of the 5 minute, and then it flipped bullish, it gives the 5 minute candle like at least 3 minutes to go bullish, but not the last minute, Chad. Last minute is a little bit optimistic. Mike G, bro, I stand by it. As much as you've seen yesterday where I missed it, there were times where doing what I did yesterday saved me. That what you saw yesterday where there was no bottom wick and it popped up, I've had it where it literally wicks me in and I catch the top and it goes straight and just nukes my stop loss. So that's why I say, for as many times as I've missed a trade by waiting for a certain thing to happen, it has also saved my ass multiple times.
But I think that's also what comes with, like, over time, you're okay to wait for trades. You're okay to miss trades, because if it's a miss, that was never your trade to take.
Yeah. All right. And I honestly hope it doesn't run away here, because then Mike is going to be, Chris, look at that. The same thing happened yesterday.
They're going to be telling you, bro.
Oh, Chad.
I'm not missing anything. I'm not even at my point yet.
Even Keeks is like, again, he's like, nah, Chris. Okay. All right. Okay, Chad, here we go, baby. I'm not crying, Keeks. You are crying a little bit.
Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm still waiting.
You good?
I'm ready to go, bro. The more we're doing this, the better we get into entry point for me.
Yeah, maybe Mike, maybe I am overthinking it, but anyways, anyways. It wicked me in before you said delete. Okay, no, it's fine. If it wicked you, what a day to be wicked. What a day to be wicked. Yeah, chat. So, still, honestly, I still want to actually see a hold here, chat. Remember, I love what we're doing here. I absolutely love this. All of these little rejection points here, because all of that, we're going to push into that. We're going to teleport to the upside. Now, the only thing I do want to see is I want to see us close above this key level. All right. See how we're rejecting that key level again.
I want teleportation.
I want teleportation, manifestation, gratification. That is what that's the sequence. But first and foremost, 2375, we need to hold above that. Okay. That's the big one there. And then this key level here. All right. So beautiful. Let's see. No rush here. There's a lot of opportunity. This could be the rare case where we in before Keegan. Keegan is still young, Chad. He doesn't have kids. That's why he's not scared. He's not afraid. He's a little bit of a maverick. Like maybe sometimes takes 2% per trade. I'll take 1%. Still appreciate you coming here every day, Papa Chris. Will always continue to tune in. The value shared here is incomparable to any other FXOs.
That's Papa Chris.
Mike G, no cap. Thanks, my brother. Appreciate it. This is a banger, my bro. Have you heard it?
Chris is finally over the 24-hour stream on this playlist.
Bro, this playlist is coming alive again, eh? Chad, if you guys, I think all of you already know the sequence of the songs. Like you start to pre-emanate what the next song is going to be. Bro, there's no way this can be NCS. Sheesh, Chad, we go. Oh, gold, come on. It's holding 23.75 gigs. So you're waiting for 23.80.
2380, yeah.
Alright, Chad. Okay. Vibes, yes. Chad, we have to wait here, unfortunately. Flip, I hate that word, like, we have to wait. Human trading robot. Thanks, Chris. Caught my 10 pips. There you go. Human trading robot in and out. As easy as they come. I think if we want to make these streams like only an hour long, we'll start going for 10 pips. So every day we'll just come in, do like a 50 lot, 10 pip, boom, in and out, go about our lives. Yo, this drop kicks. Have you heard this drop? I don't think you've heard it. Wait for it.
Just taking you back to your Belize days, bro.
Bro, ranging price action will do this to you. Yo, what are we doing here, guys? Bro, we should actually favorite. What song is this? Jack Shaw. Damn. What a song, Chad. That playlist is next level. I don't like this one so much. But yeah, big shout out to Keegan finding no copyright sounds. I think we're gonna start exploring some Etienne, Mace, DJ Kribo. Yo, Chad, this JSE trade is just like it's sniff that take profit. But let's see. Quarter to Friday vibes. There we go, baby. How's everyone doing? You guys didn't tell me how the week has been so far. How's the week been? I'm actually now more excited for Keegan's strat this afternoon. I'm like a little child now.
Bro, I promise you that's how I was in the beginning. Like, I just want to trade that, bro.
But I think the fact that it's so mechanical and there's like, and it moves so quickly, there's like a sense of exhilaration. Like, oof, this could be a quick haircut here, or like.
My trading's either done in like 2 seconds, or I'm having a massive day on the markets.
Great, good thing we waited on gold. Hey, Mike, there you see, bro. That is why. I'm honest though, Mike. If I was in that trade, let's say it did execute me, and once we were up here, that's almost 20 pips. I would have gone break even, because again. That is, oh no, okay, that was very close to the session highs. Yeah. I would have gone break even, and also if it failed to hold above this key level there, I would have closed it out. Yes, bro, but how do you sell from it? It just feels, I don't know. Keeks, show me what. Yeah. Oh, but there's your grey zone. Look at what Keeks is looking at, guys. Keeks has got that grey block. That's gold, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you also have potential buys, or is your
As I said, bars I'm only taking it from above here. Otherwise, this is still a low. This is your test. At the same way, you're holding, it's getting weaker every time. So when we get the break, like there, I would have taken it, yeah, but never held the
Yeah,
retest. If we
okay.
hold the retest,
Okay.
I'm going to look for the break.
Okay, so there is sales. Nila, goeiemôre my vriend. Ek hoop dit gaan goed met jou, champ. Alright. Is this the one where they swear?
I think maybe. I don't know.
Oh no, it's not. That's not it. Okay, Alian saying up 4.6. Damn, Alian, how much are you risking per trade? See, we've got some big boys in the chat here. Nas sell TP smash 900 pips. Well done, well done. There you go. In that gray zone, I don't even know what that gray zone is. JSE just following the hang, saying, can JSE just go for that TP chat? So we've got another mechanical strat here that we will very soon, it will become live. Just go and tap it, tap, tap, tap and clap. I'm looking at the same zone for buys as Keeks. Okay, so your chat. I don't know.
London sessions are just tough lately, bro.
Here's the thing. What I've seen, Keeks, though, believe it or not, you know that week we had like a banger. It was Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
The rest of the week was not great. The same year, that trade we caught on gold on Monday, that 100 pip trade, that was technically your week.
Yeah.
Could have called it after that chat. Chad, yeah, I don't want to miss it. Tomorrow, first podcast live in the studio. You guys going to see a little bit of a glimpse behind the scenes. Studio is looking incredible. If you've got some very strong RGB lights, preferably Godox, that you want to just throw over to us, we're ready to give them a home. If you want to orphan those lights, we've got a beautiful home here for them. We'll look after them. They'll be kept in pristine condition. Preferably the 50 watt ones, and 2 of them. If there are the battery ones, added bonus, but we're still going to love them. Even if we have to plug them in, we will love them, Chad. What is your feeling on those lights, Geeks? Have you gotten yourself over the line to say, like, bro, let's throw down, or not?
I'm at the point, like, you misses by the one.
You think one? Only one though. Where do you wanna put it, like in the middle of the studio?
No, just like for now, for example, like the streams, 100% that one needs to go behind you because you look like you're a floating bobblehead. So we need something there.
I think that adds to the to the effect of it.
When it comes to our reels and content, then I mean you're only shooting one at a time. So that's even for me. I'm at the point where like we just need to take the plunge and just do even one for now.
Why not just do 2?
I think we just do 2.
Let's see.
We haven't even decided on which ones we're getting.
No, we have to get strong ones though. We can't get like those little 20 watt ones. We can't. Yeah, I saw now. We can't go light. Yeah, you can't go. You have to. Bro, does Godox sell the light stick? Macro. No ways, bro. Kicks check here. But bro, that one we had here that night, I'm not a fan of that one.
Aren't you?
The stick, because it's on a battery. Did you like it?
Well, it's portable. That's the whole thing. So it makes it nice 'cause it's portable. But
Macro's got Godox lights, my bro.
we're going to go to Macro. Oh, we got Craig.
37. Let's check what
What
they've
time does
got.
Craig get you?
Caitlin's chatting. I think it's coming 12, if I'm not
Okay.
mistaken. Your Macro's got quite a bit. Oh, it's only available online, not on store. But let's quickly see. LC 500 light stick, 37 at Macro. What is Godox charging for it? LC 500.
But the LC 500 is the stick.
Yeah, that's the one we had. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you said you don't like it.
No, I don't like it.
Bro,
but
I'm
it's-
just saying, because if you want to look at the one like this, like the lights, which is RGB, that's 14K.
No, wait. I know you, but you're looking at the big boys now.
No, but I'm saying, what other lights are you looking at?
No, there's a 50 watt one.
Why
but
don't you do
it's
the panel?
Yeah, the panel.
We could do the panel.
Yeah, the panels are is it RGB or
Godox LDX50R.
but that's more expensive than the stick though.
Yeah, but that's a panel. And it's plug-in. That's not portable.
Yeah, and the panel is stronger though. Are you looking at the LDX50R?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is
Because also it has those like little sticks. I don't know if you go to the images, you'll see there's like those panels so you can direct the light.
yeah, the barn doors.
Yeah. Are they really called barn doors?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Look at me with these light slang.
Like, look in the photos. They have a photo there where they're using it. Like, you can actually see it in action.
In a studio.
Now where they're shooting, like, in a gym, it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they look quite decent. But then what? Do we get two of those?
You need two of them.
Yeah.
But
to
yeah,
that
okay.
price is not bad.
Okay, so 5G. So you're paying 10Gs. You've got a panel light that is it's a bomb. It's a solid. It's a panel light. Let's check. It's got I don't know, Kicks, but then look at it. Okay, 10Gs there. It's 10Gs for two panel lights, but then it is 6,600 rand for two ones lightsabers.
When you said you don't like the lightsaber.
I don't like the lightsaber, but I'm a little bit snoop. I'm also a little bit snoop where it's like
Okay, let's put it this way. How often are we going to need it portable? Like, if it really has to go, like, you
No,
take it
not a
somewhere, you
lot,
can take
not a
it. But
lot.
not like it needs to be portable, like, we're going to go walk it around with the thing.
Okay,
Then-
but so what are you thinking?
We get the panels.
Okay. Did you see that 92,000 rand light? Did you see that one? The
No.
P112,000
Bro,
R.
that thing must be like the sun or something that I can control. for that
Chad, how
price.
do you pay 100K for a light? My goodness, who uses
What?
these lights?
What does that do for 100K?
It's a 1,200 watt hard, and it's called hard, Chad. RGB.
But not,
Yo, I think that you like use that in stadiums or something.
like, what the hell? Bro, but even the tube. There's a tube one for 45K.
Yo, bro, but let's be honest, Godox makes such quality products. Like, you just feel,
Yeah.
if somebody sees like, yo, these boys are serious about their content, like, sure, Godox light, okay.
Bro, to be fair, hey, if you really want to be snipped though, then you do what most do. You just get the light covers. You get the set, which is 600 rand, and it's a different sheet of color. So you just put it over that, and then it's a red light and a blue light.
Yeah, but remember, we want...
Bro, we want ambient lighting.
yeah.
We don't want like a
Now
whole shot in that
thinking
color.
about it, why have we not put that light just behind me to shine on the wall. Let me ask Mo quickly. Will we? Think about this one when it's at like 25, just like a very light, or even keep the bubble on. Just illuminate like that back wall because I'm currently just a moving head.
Okay,
Just to show you that there is a wall behind him.
No, he's looking good because he's got that light that goes there, and it's like shining, almost like backlight.
Let me try something.
Yeah.
They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time.
Yeah, but also keep in mind, yesterday was like opening up today was a massive move. That's not always. This was a massive move this morning.
Yeah, I was a part of that.
Yeah.
But I don't know who's going to do that.
Did you get it working? Okay. Yeah, I saw so. Just shorting some admin out there, Chad.
The seasons turn and change just like your mind.
I'm going to bring it this side. I'm just
Like the sun gives into the moon.
Around one.
Into the night. Time continues marching. It slowly crawls.
There is a round one.
With each new one starting.
Okay, do you add it into there?
Oh my, oof, you just need to be very careful there with
Into my life just like another season.
so many.
Not for long, just a
So Mo, I'm actually, you know what I'm thinking? To put us.
way this season. Each time of year carries memories like you never fade.
Okay, let's see it, Chad. All right, Chad, we are back, baby. Oh, look at that. That already. Now you can see the cups now, everything beautiful. Chad, how's that? That should be better. So what I was thinking, Mo, is like almost that little halo light. That's why I wanna. Chad, how's that? Is that better? Mo, and then I'm thinking we can do. Okay, that plant is fine. Maybe we put that plant where you're standing now. This looks much better. This looks solid, Chad. That looks better. Yeah, what do you think, Mo? Oh, you want to turn it up more? Okay. The 100k light automatically opens good trade on bottom wicks. Hey, bro, then we need that. Stops clapped. Wait, DH, what did you... What did I miss here?
I was telling Keys, Chris, I took a trade right before market closed yesterday. Gold sells. I caught like 260 pips.
Okay.
Just woke up in the close.
What do you guys think of the Blitzboks losing their first 2 games? Bro, I didn't even know the Olympics is on. I'm very honest when I say that. I didn't even know. You could also do a square box of white LED strips behind you on the wall. You can get a single strip and make it shape you need. Let there be light. Chad, how's this? Is this better? It just creates a little bit of more depth. Let me know what you guys think of the shot. A hexagon LED light. I think so as well. Carl, we actually have a very cool Red Bull neon light that we're going to put on. We're going to take the plunge very soon on those LED lights for the studio as well. The one that says Peach Nation. I don't know if you guys saw it. We actually showed you guys the Peach Nation one and then the live one as well. So we've got the art pieces this week. I think we're going to be putting them up tomorrow morning. Quickly going to drill here, get everything ready. So this studio is going to look super, super clean for the podcast tomorrow. And then we're just waiting for Uncle Craig. It's Craig. I don't know why I always want to say Gary, but it is Craig. I've got it right now. Uncle Craig making beautiful, beautiful mic stands for us. Custom made, Chad. Custom made with love. We made a rig here for us to actually join. This rig is solid now, Chad. Uncle Craig does not play. You just say like, yo, we can't tighten it. And it's like, boom, come back. There's like handles on it.
Yo, bro, look at you with all that light there now.
Ah.
Sure.
Shoo. Now you actually need a little bit more light. Let me see if I can maybe up your shutter speed a little bit, yeah.
Oh boy, guys, yeah, Chris is starting to play with things again.
No, I'll keep the default setting. I just want to see. Okay, let's check Keegan's settings, Chad. Let's see what we can do for Keegs. Okay, your shutter, your ISO. Let's check if we bump your ISO down. Oh, look at that. Oh, damn it. Why is it changing it for both of us now? No, I look a little blown out. Let me just check here. Chad, Gold is playing with us. I'm just letting you know, Gold is definitely... Gold is playing with us, but we're going to catch Gold. Don't worry. 2 things I'm looking at on Gold here. There's 2 things that I have to say. The one I like and the one I don't like is the fact that we've had so many tests off this daily S2. There's that weekly S1, 2 tests on it, and we're not getting away from these lows. So I'm gonna give it. I might stay a little bit longer today on stream, because I do feel like once we actually start moving away from here, this could be the accumulation phase to maybe give a pop, because just even technical, Chad, not even considering anything else. Just look at that. That is just a one-way move down. Look at that. Also one-way move down. Just even to come and retest this monthly R1. not against the sells. Keeks not against the sells either. It's just a case of
You're just reacting to what price is doing.
we need to see where price is gravitating towards. So gold making a bull flag. Okay. We're selling it, Talia. No, I'm kidding. I see what you see. And that's the issue. So many guys are like, ooh, licking their lips. You're already doing this. You go into that little textbook and you're like, okay, equal legs. I copy that. Okay, now once we break out, that's our target there. Look at that, we're breaking out of it. Okay, so I think the buys are chalk, Chad. No, I'm kidding, Alien. What is DXY doing? Oh, DXY coming all the way back. Weekly pivot. Previous daily low taken. Yeah, maybe these sells are... Maybe these sells are on the table here for us. JSE coming all the way back. Are we going to hit break even? If we do, that's also fine. Indices seems to be flying. Let's check AO. There we go. That yearly pivot level. Big. EQ, previous weekly low. Nasdaq. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Previous daily low. Gold 580 is looking chalked. Yeah, it is. It's pointing down. It's creating some type of shock fin here. No bottom wick on this 5. Yeah, we're going to need to see quite a bit of price action here before we... Zanae Jordan, good morning. Hope you are well. Bagged auto, gold is choppy. How about we come back during NY? We can. No, we are coming back for NY. 100% coming back for NY. It's now just a case of... Oh, look at that. As we speak. Ja, nee, hij gaat nog ingaan, hè. Chad, remember, we are just like you guys. We want to trade. Don't think we come here in the mornings and it's like, Keeks, let's try really hard not to take a trade today.
Yeah.
Let's make it our mission to not trade. That is, Chad, I promise. Chad, I promise, like when we come here, we want to execute. Yo, bro, I don't know. Normally when AD is choppy like that, big move is coming. Yes, Carl. AD is like some of our marriages sometimes. A little bit choppy. And then there's big moves on the way. Damn. Whoa, Miles, did it kill GJ? No, man, Miles. You can't sell those TP2s. Where's Miles, guys? I'm going to call him out next week on the podcast here. You can't say TP2, but you're out at 7 pips. No, Chad. That doesn't work like that. We can't do that. Where's Miles? He must someone be planning a 200 Rand tour as well. Around P. Trading View down for main? No, bro.
We
Don't lie.
literally
Don't
on
lie.
it.
Yo, imagine we don't have Trading View. Trading View has become a staple in the industry, if you think about it.
Yeah, if you don't have it, that's a problem.
I come from the days where we didn't even know how to change the settings on your MetaTrader 4. We thought like that grid, the black, we thought that's it. We thought that was the final form of our trading. Okay, Chad, I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't like the price action I'm seeing here, but I also like the fact that all of this could be inducing sellers to take it lower. I'm almost a little bit afraid to say it because usually when I say anything related to a bottom wick, it will just pop and it will fly and it will... So, Chad, this is what I'm looking at. Two things there. If we get a test on this key level here, then don't do that, gold. If we get...
You said it yourself, bro. I'm just saying.
Go. All right. There you go.
You said it yourself, bro. No one else.
No, really. I've got serious trust issues now. Yo, Chad. Here's my thing, though, guys. I know all of this is liquidity, but also we have not closed above here and held a retest. That's why I can't let the FOMO get the better of me. Can't let the FOMO get the better of me. Then I'll just we take it a little bit later there where Keeks also wants to take it. There's a lot of range. There's a lot of range on gold. There's no need to try and be cute here. Have you posted your reel yet?
Don't worry, bro. So, I'll give you a little demo.
A Demerara.
Give you a quick demo of it.
I think RG's like, they're not trusting us now. They're like, nah, we're not going to push you boys. We first want to see some consistency out of you boys.
You ready for the little demo there, bro?
Wait, this is going to come through the mic.
That's all you get in, bro. That's all you get in.
I like that copywriting.
Yeah, the boys.
Why is everyone saying that TradingView just crash? Chris with the waiting for a bottom wick entry signal. No, I'm honestly waiting, bro. I'm honestly waiting. We've done very well the last 2 weeks. We've done very, very well the last 2 weeks. Very disciplined. If you've been trading with us the last 2 weeks, you've had a phenomenal 2 weeks. We have not lost a trade the last 2 weeks. Not vibes, facts. Facts. Just facts, Chad.
I was gonna say, everyone's saying their trading view's not working. Ours is. Okay, hold on, guys. First question. Everyone's saying that it's not working. Are you maybe on free? Maybe it's a paid thing? Like. Because ours is having no issues.
Yo, Chad, we up over 4% the last 2 weeks. With not a single loss. So I'm not that guy that's gonna be like, oh, win rate, 100% win rate. We are just absolutely creaming these markets, just putting in a big body of work. 100% win rates for the Chad. No, I'm not that guy. Win rate does not really bother me. But I'm just looking at it, and it feels good when you look at it, and it's like, okay, flip. We've stuck to our guns. We've given ourselves the best opportunity. And I know for a lot of you, like, it's like, oh, Chris, in the last 2 weeks you only took 5 trades. But those are the opportunities we had, and we honestly really gave ourselves the best opportunity to win. And when you get to that stage of your trading where you can sit, and as much as you want to pull that trigger, because there's that urge, that human urge, like, I want that hit. I know this is a bad trade, but I'm going to take it anyway, just for shits and giggles. That's where you're trading. That's why you always stay, I almost wanted to say a lukewarm trader. Not a lukewarm trader, but that's how you stay a trader that will always forever just dabble. You always that dabbler. When somebody asks you about trading, I've lost some, I've won some. It's like, I just dabble a little bit. I'm a dabbler.
Dabbler.
And it's like, bro, but why don't you rather read books then, or go study a part-time degree instead of wasting your time dabbling? Bro, you've been dabbling for 7 years. What have you made out of those 7 years? Oh, no, I just dabble. It's fun. Okay. In that 7 years, I went to go study 2 post-grad degrees, started an online business. That sounds something you put on Instagram. Yeah, so Chad, I'm honest. I'm honest when I say that. I'm honest when I say that if you're going to dabble in trading, like, just leave it. Go on Betway. It's much more fun, and you're gonna enjoy it a lot more. But stop the dabs. This is a dab-free zone.
Shoo, are we in dab-free zones now?
We've declared this a dab-free zone. We don't dabble here. No printer, just facts. Hey, Chad. Free trading views now called Dabble View. I love it, John. Incredible. Some of you guys must get off Dabble View and get Trading View. Sir Dab-a-lot. Dabbleistic. That's just dabtatious of you to assume. Is Jean-Pierre Malgas here in the chat? If you ask that man about his trading, it's always dabbling. That good mate of mine, the chartered accountant. Chartered accountants, they dabble in trading. Don't think it's anything serious. They dabble. They the dabblers. They are the dabblers. Yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. This is incredible. There's your session eyes. We nipped it. So the thing is, if we come here again,
So you're wanting these buys, bro.
no, I really want them. Okay, chat. JSE trade break even it. We out of it. Break even. All right, chat. All I want now is a break of structure. Not even. I'm not even asking for a lot. It's not like I'm asking for a weekend away, all expenses paid to the Maldives. I'm literally just saying minor break of structure here, and we're good.
Just a minor.
A minor break of structure here. A nice little double bottom. Bottoms up. Calculators up. Pens down. That's all I'm waiting for. We've got it. Chad, yeah, we've got everything now. We literally just want a candle like this, and we're good. Do you think TradingView chalking all the free accounts is almost like a marketing stunt? To say like, hey guys, time to maybe pay some money.
Yeah, like we've given you a long demo for a while, bro. Like you can join now.
Like, stop being Snoop. Get a... Okay, Chad, I got John's number. I got his number. I'm going to try and get him. Bro, he's literally an OG in trading. Like, if I think about it now, Bro, this man started trading before Baby Pips even had a course.
Oh, that's crazy.
Alright, Chad, it's how long you guys have been trading? 2 hours 24 minutes. 2 hours 20, almost 2 hours 25. Mine came right now, lol, but I have the cheapest subscription. I also have the cheapest Classic Gold. I literally have that that starter
essential or something.
Yeah, the starter pack, like the
I'm also the same. You don't need really more than that. Bro, the fact is, guys that are paying a 10,000 rand TradingView account every month.
10,000. Oh, those the Premier.
$500. Like that, I don't see a point in that.
I think there's obviously some, like, maybe I don't want to say hidden categoristics, but
But there must be, bro. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense to me.
TradingView. Oh, that's incredible. In years, bro. Lol. Oh,
Hey, Chris.
Hey. Grab a seat. Chad Craig in the house. One of the Chads. Yeah. Craig is in the house here. Sia G. Sia, I feel like you have been here and you always ask the same questions. Or am I thinking of another Sia?
I think you think of a different
Sia.
Sia.
Okay. Years. I've been trading for about 2 years now. Keeks, how long have you been trading?
I think at the end of July, I think I'm going on like 10 months, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Siachi, yeah. Still fresh, bro. Still figuring out this trading thing.
That's why you'll see we still get it wrong sometimes because we still fresh.
Yeah, and I think that's what gives us an out is we're still fresh. We're still seeing now that you can do stuff like tours for 250 rand and people actually pay for it. And we didn't even know that. We thought you only have to trade to make money. But it seems that there is a market for 200 rand tours. Yeah, you just got to make sure that you blow up people's accounts and then get Rydal and Rolio to do a video on you.
Oh, then you sorted.
And then more people are like, nah, it can't be. Like, I also want to lose money. And that's incredible. You wouldn't believe it. It's me, bro, was off the stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's almost then like Rolio said it very well. It's like a public toilet. If you're in the signals group, you want to get out of it, and if you're outside of it, like you want to push into it. But nobody knows it's like a porta potty, and it stinks a little in there. That blue chemical with the enzymes, those enzymes are chalk, my bro, because somebody threw some wet wipes in there. And now to get some of that blue enzymes again, you have to do a 200 rand tour, but you only go from Pretoria to Cape Town, and then you stop and you put it on hold. Chris, did you start trading before or after I got married, Manus? After. What is the impact of gap in the market? Impact of a gap. So there's two things that can happen from a gap. It could be a gap to continue the trend. There's multiple gaps. There's gaps that can be areas of support. So a gap actually becomes like a big level where orders are filled. So let's say, for instance, there was a gap in the market here, and now the market will almost use that as an area to fill orders to go back up again. Or a gap could be an exhaustion gap where price gaps up, and then all of that above the gap is the fake out, and it's almost like an exhaustion gap, and then that gap becomes a resistance area again. So I would say, in terms of gaps, don't focus too much on it. Just be aware of them, but I wouldn't say you need to do a study on them for your trading. You don't have to do a study on the gaps, but just be very. I think more in stock trading, when you actually trade like cash markets, gaps, their gaps have like massive effects. But for instance, CFDs, what we do, yeah, not really. Champion troll, no. How did the wife take it when you started trading? No, she took it fine. She obviously just always saw me with the books, and in the evenings, and it was like little classes I joined and little Zoom calls. I started off, remember I told you guys, Kobus Kemp from SA, I think it's Forex South Africa or something. Old school guy that trades Elliott waves. So I started with that trauma. So my trading career started with trauma. Like trading, listen to me, trading view. What's the name? Elliott wave, harmonic price patterns, classical price patterns. Chad, it was a lot. It was like this thick manual, and you're pulling harmonic bat patterns and M patterns. Like here on the left hand side of they've actually made like these patterns, the cipher pattern, and there's like a fib, and that fib, like, bro, it's like, yo, it's like, oh, this is a British bat pattern into a third wave truncated fifth with somewhat of an elongated third leg, and it's like, yo, okay, where do we enter? Okay, we're gonna enter here. What's our stop loss? Now your stop loss is 200 pips. I'm like, no, but what do you mean 200 pips? No, that's your stop. Because the invalidation level is the swing low fourth wave of a third wave into a seventh wave. So your stop needs to be 300 pips, and we are gonna go for this target. Chad, it's the no offense against Kobus. Kobus is a legend. He's a very cool as a person, but Kobus, my brother, you need to stop doing that CMT stuff. I'm just being very honest, Chad. Where's Andre? Is Andre in the chat? Wait, Chad. Andre, where's Andre? Seems Marnus has wife issues. Yeah, Marnus. Chris, how did you find the Elliott wave? Kobus Kemp. Harmonic scanner. Oh my goodness, Chad. You correct. We should have a day where we discuss our trauma caused by our mentors. Hey, Chad, Andre, give us a quick one. Again, Kobus, like I said, love the man. He's a solid guy. Let's chat about a little bit about the Elliott waves, Andre. Let's chat about the Elliott waves, the waves of Elliott, and the harmonicals. I started with Clint. Oh damn! I can start in alphabetical order. Your chat. So you guys have been through the mentors. Damn. No, Andre, that is such cock. Trading with like 100 pip stop and 150 pip stop. When I think back about it, I'm like, well, anyways. Do you rate Kobus Kemp? I used to follow him quite a lot, but I don't know if his methods work or not because it's so subjective. And Paul, I rate Kobus as a person. Kobus went through CMT 1, 2, and 3. Do I rate his trading? Let me be very careful here. I think it's simple. I think what Quibus needs to do, and then Paul, maybe you ask him this. I'm not going to ask him. Is tell Quibus, I will give him a 2 million rand Vault Funder account challenge. And he needs to trade his Elliott Wave stuff or everything that he trades with 1% risk. And we can test it. 1% risk, and we won't share any of his trades, none of that. But if he can pass a phase 1, a phase 2, and get to a payout, I will publicly acknowledge that what he does actually works. But with your statement being so subjective, you are 100% correct with that. I started with MDS, Chris and Keegs, first mentors. Hey, beautiful. Okay, Marco the Italian. Did you go through his course as well, Amina? That man is then set to kill it with that, I don't know what strategy. It's like when SMC and ICT had a baby. My first mentor actually never told us it's their own broker and Damn, bro, that is owning the entire value chain. Keeks, you open up your own broker. You're like, hey guys, we're gonna trade with this broker. We're gonna teach you, and then you chalk everybody.
Oh, that's rough, bro.
Can't even remember the stop loss was that big and Quibus. Yeah, Andre, here's the thing. I think, I honestly think Quibus, I don't know, I haven't chatted to Quibus in many years. I was actually getting him on a podcast maybe. I haven't chatted to him in many years. Fundamentally, I'm going to be very honest with you, Quibus is brilliant. And I think Quibus Kemp wastes his time. He's wasting his time with FX and these little things. I think he needs to get himself with a fund management company. I think if he excels with, say, a very good chief investment officer, and you put him into a team of analysts, I feel like he can flourish there. Yeah, we almost at the end here, Chad. I think he can flourish there. I think day trading is something different. Okay, Chad. We're gonna spend some time with Craig. Believe it or not, Craig has been also in my circle. Craig is at 5 years. It's about 5 years. Craig has also been with me from the start. So we're gonna spend some time with Craig here today. And Chad, unfortunately nothing here. Keeks, is there anything that you feel like you could have taken, could have missed, or?
Nah, nothing. US study obviously went around, got back up to that psychological of 40,000, but the way it jumped up, I mean, there's no way I would have been in that trade. Nasdaq obviously nothing, and again gold very, very simply for me. As I said, wanted the move below here, couldn't hold, and then the bars only went there. So when you look at it, that is pretty much all we've done the whole day. So literally nothing on the torch for me at this point. So probably New York session when we get our move.
Chad, there you go. We're going to end things here. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys. We will see you guys 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock as always. 3 rounds left for the week. As I mentioned, we've had a very, very solid week. Keegan passing a phase 1 last week. Actually on the 24-hour stream. Onto his phase 2. After I've been taking it slow and steady, Chad. We've done We've done just over 4% the last 2 weeks. Week is not in. I think we can definitely end this week maybe 34%. So doing about a 7% total for the last 2 weeks, which is very good. Also, we haven't taken a loss, which is also good. But again, like I said, it's not about the win rate. It's about showing up here every single day and making sure that we take the best setups we have. And Chad, peace and love, baby. I won't lie, I learned the basics, but I lost hope. It was just money, then all the scams. Okay.
Just Chad.
Peace and love, baby. See you guys a little bit later. Cheers, cheers.
Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the sky, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. It's been a while since I ran into you on a street. I wonder if you moved. Hope everything is going amazing for you, and you're not feeling blue. I feel the rain pour down my face, but that's alright. I smile, people passing by. Some smile back, some might not. I'm always looking for a shade when it's hot. I've been low key and I'm trying to stop. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. I slip to right, to I slip to right, to I slip to right, to I slip to right. God, I'm feeling good. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. Yeah, but when off I go. Pretty afternoon, it's a fast boy. Looking at the skyline, looking back at my life, and I gotta say it's one of a kind. You can fly, but you'll never get closer to the sun. You may rise at the price of everyone else falling down, but I'm not going down with you. So you may rise, but you'll never make me wanna stick around you. Won't let you fire me, won't let you drag me down. I won't even let the power that
I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I got lost at night, under the stars up in the sky. Directions hard to find, under the stars up in the sky. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. Oh, you and I. Yeah, we're stars in the sky. You say that you're leaving me, the same thing you said last night. You can't do it peacefully, you won't go without a fight. So when I go, I know you'll follow me. I don't want slamming doors, no, no. Just wait and see, you'll feel it naturally. There's no one else I see, I know you'll follow me. I don't know where to take this, I don't wanna break this. We're living in the moment, we're living in the moment. Your head is on my shoulder, we're never getting older. Baby, it's you and I.